Hello YouTube, my name's Sean Connors and welcome back to The Outsiders. This video is a video response to dawnforgedcast video about forgiveness. Very simply, I want to start off there. I forgive dawnforgedcast for everything he's did, but then I did say that actually the day of the Underdome, where I actually said after the video, before the evidence began to come out, I forgive you, but will the others? Now, subsequently 3 months has passed, and finally, dawnforgedcast has finally decided that the time has come to actually admit a few more truths. Now, this is like, really, we have to deal with this in the kindest way. It's a bit like dealing with a drug user or an alcoholic. The first step is admitting that you have a problem. You've done that first step, and it is only the first step you've taken. There's a long road to come before people can begin to forgive and forget. Now, I've forgiven you in terms of, what you've done to me. I've forgiven you for that. Do I trust you? No, of course not. But I forgive you, and there's a big difference. It'll take time for you to earn that trust back if you have the mindset to want to earn it back. That's your choice. You don't have to. You can ignore me if you wish. That is, of course, your prerogative. However, it's not just me that you've offended, though, is it? There are quite a few other people affected by this, and several channels were closed. Now, I want to just draw your attention, if I may, to your own video you made for forgiveness. There are a few things in there that actually irk me a little bit. First one is when you describe things about, people with 200 or so, 200 subscribers or less, and how you basically, trolled them to try and improve them. Andrew, that's appalling. It's bad enough what you did with others, but that just is ridiculous. It's absolute nonsense. You strike me, and always have struck me, as someone who has a Napoleon complex. You've really pretty much confirmed that in your forgiveness video. Ambition got the better of you. You believed you could make as much money, and nearly did, as a part-time teaching assistant. Now, making videos, thankfully at this time, with the medium we have in RPGs, is not going to earn you a level of income at all. And it never will. And I hope it never does earn anybody enough income for that to work, because our hobby is not that way inclined. Now go away and make a product, buddy, and I'm all with you. I'll support you 100%. The same as I will when Anders releases his RPG. I'm all over it. I'm going to buy it, and I'm going to promote it. I'm going to help him any way I can. And if anybody asks me for support, I'll always give it. But I believe actions speak louder than words. I always have. And I believe that the community is about us recognising when others are not happy and things aren't right, and us making the effort to go to them and saying, are you okay? Is there anything I can do? That's community. That's genuine community. That's something that has been sorely lacking from a number of channels, yours particularly sorely lacking. And you've pretty much gone on to confirm that in your video. So really where I'm going with this, without boring anybody for too much longer, is the fact is you've got a journey to go down. You really have. It's like a recovery process. I can forgive you, but I can't forget. You've got a lot of work to do with people like myself to actually earn back that trust. And your actions will speak louder than your words. So do things that are going to make me think, yes, well done. Take the advertisements off. Show me that money doesn't matter anymore. You're going out there, going to earn your own job. Get a full-time teaching job. Brilliant. Put something back in. Do something for the RPG community as a whole. Do something that really stands out, that you really care for people. And I'll start buying into that you've changed. Obviously, I'm going to treat you a little bit like the fox that come in the coop. I'm once bitten, twice shy. I'm going to be more cautious. But then, really, as I said, it's not me you have to worry about. It is the others, and that's the reality of where you are. You've got a long way to go, and you've got to really, really, if you mean what you say, you've got to start thinking about how you can put things right and the things that you can do that can take really positive steps towards achieving that. Now, for myself, I'm going to continue on now in the video in a slightly different way, and I apologise. This is a two-part video. The first part is about dawnforgedcast, my quick reply to him, and just quickly to reiterate, I forgive him, but I don't forget, and there's a long road to recovering. Oh, and I also need to add, sorry, before I digress, actually, he said, I don't think it affected Sean because his channel didn't get shut down. It has massively affected me in many ways, and that's part of your recovery process, to recognise how damaging you've been. You actually you did hurt me in terms of certain backers that would normally support us, in terms of some of the people that have been good business partners of mine, pulling out of some ventures because they said, ooh, the feedback is not looking good. And we now know why. So, you have had an impact. Thankfully, I've grown from it, because I've recognised the fact that, I can take the medium away from YouTube and develop things offline, which is, again, is to your detriment, really, because here I am willing to share things with the community and get their feedback, harness their support, you close that opportunity down. You snuff that out for other people. That's not dividing and conquering. That's just pure stupidness. The community will still continue on, but it's still got quite a long way to go before things like this I will do things like that ever again, because it's just not worth it, really. So you have had an impact on myself, you have had an impact on the community, and that's just talking from my experience of it. So let alone what other people say. So it's now down, the ball is in your court, the road is yours to travel alone. If you need advice or help, of course, I'm always there, I'll be willing to give it. Whether you take it or not, it's your choice. Hopefully you've matured enough now to at least listen and maybe take some of those points on board. Anyway, my second part, my news. I decided that I will use this video because it's the perfect time to be honest and make an announcement as well about my channel. I have a little plan for the future. I'm going to go offline for a few weeks, and then I'm going to come back and do some videos, hopefully with a better piece of equipment than currently using. This video will be quite poor. I don't think the sound's that great, and there's not a lot I can do to clean that up at this point, and certainly the editing software I have is not very good. So I'm sort of stuck really between a rock and a hard place. I have to do what I have to do, a bit like the old days really. But the future is simple. May the 4th next year, so our community day on May the 4th next year, 2014, the Outsiders channel will officially close. That will be the end of me. That's it. I will go on no more with videos. I'm done. I will stay. The channel will not close down. I will keep the videos out there, but it gives me the opportunity to know the end date, the end point, the thing that I need the most right now. I think the recent videos I did regarding the Sherlock Holmes analogy videos are perhaps, in my view, my finest piece. I don't think they've been as regarded by others as good, but personally, for my take, for my opinion, I think they were the finest piece of work I've done, and I'm very proud of them. And I'm very proud of the community and where it is, but I think I know when the race for me is done. It has to be done. It's inevitable that you can only do so much on your own, and then you have to let the new people come in, the new people direct it, and other channels will spring up, move forward, and start moving maybe the whole thing in a new direction, which will be exciting. The community is there now. I mean, that was my focus at the beginning, a sense of community. Well, we have that. The dramas show that. The good things that happen, they show that people care. The fact that people take the time out on Facebook and various other mediums to say, hi, how are you doing and what's going on and, what are you up to? We have that now, and we have exactly what I hoped for. And so I feel I can walk away from that now comfortably and happily, knowing that I did my little bit with others, because it certainly wasn't alone, to help the community get to the point that it is now. And then I can leave the door open a little, and then at times come back and let you know what I'm up to and what's going on. And then when I have any sort of great, moments of inspiration, I can come back with some videos and share those with you. But as far as regular content goes, that this will be the final year for me, the final few months, and then May the 4th I will do the last few videos. And I wanted to end on a particular video, leaving the door slightly open, but leaving on a funny video, just for you as the community, and to thank you. And I don't think anybody's gone out in a way that they were able to choose, and I want to do that. So with hopefully nothing gets in the way of that, and I'm able to commit to what I want to do for the next few months, and then bring it to a close. So what that leads me to do in this video is say thanks for watching it. Good luck to Andrew and the journey he's on, and I look forward to seeing you all in a few weeks with hopefully a little better equipment than we're currently using. I apologise about that. Anyway, take care of yourselves, happy gaming, and see you all soon. Bye-bye.